Championship belt to Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn so does covet the World Television title. These two stole the show at Living Dangerously, and we expect nothing less here at Hardcore Heaven. Lynn, midsection, boom. Van Dam sick of the ride. Tip up, underneath goes Jerry Lynn. Catches the legs of Van Dam. Slingshot, Van Dam lands on his feet. Leapfrogged, Jerry Lynn goes up, he gets caught, waist lock. Rides the elbow home, misses the second one. Van Dam, the move goes downstairs, sends Jerry Lynn to the board. Monkey flip, Jerry Lynn tries to land on his feet, almost done. And Van Dam's eye has been fucked up, and it's right up. And that blood continues to pour in the eye of Bob Neal. He's got a great position. He's up in the game of Jerry Lynn. Midsection by Van Dam. Forearms. Into two. Kick right to the shoulder and the right hand. Van Dam now opening up on Jerry Lynn. Van Dam is picking his shots. Up top. Great balance. Leads over Jerry Lynn. Van Dam lands on the ring apron. Blocks the shot. Jerry Lynn blocks the turnbuckle. Van Dam takes the turnbuckle right between the eyes. Jerry Lynn springboarding. Down the rope. Drop kicks him out. Van Dam right in the face. Sends the World Television Champion all the way to the floor. Jerry Lynn now going up top. What extension! He opened up and then came down, flashing on the World Television Champion. Well executed plancha by Jerry Lynn, who will pull out more of the stops here tonight and going overhead in an attempt to become the World Television Champion. And right hand on the outside. Takes a drop kick right in the face. And a guillotine leg drop. Van Dam's neck gets ripped as his head goes crashing into the canvas. Lateral transom two. Count only, but that was close.
He's great, baby. He's worth the whole pay-per-view. He's worth the 1995, 2195. He can do it
Face
all.
first is the top
Tonight,
turnbuckle.
how you feeling, baby, at this particular time? Great. Give me some type of comeback.
Jerry Lynn chopping away at Van Dam's chest.
Come on, Mr. Monday Night.
Jerry Lynn now going up top. Hooks Van Dam. My God, what a bulldog! That may be all. We see the new World Television Champion do it. 2.5 half a count away from crowning Jerry Lynn. World Television Champion. Van Dam was a little off time. Trying to get just a few more. Bill Alfonso shows Jerry
The guy can't even move. Where's our competition?
Come on, Van Dam!
He's a mean man. Super light. He's gonna give him a frog splash and we'll take it on, baby. And there.
Jerry Lynn. Van Dam shoves it in Finnegan. Jerry Lynn thrown up and over the steel board down to the first row. Van Dam showing no compassion, no mercy for Jerry Lynn. I think Alfonso is saying the matchup is over. Van Dam. Flying clothesline. Did you see him take off like a jet? I believe Bill Alfonso, a former referee, was petitioning John Finnegan to stop this matchup because Lynn couldn't continue it. The stipulations were quite clear. This matchup was one fall to a finish. Jerry Lynn now with a drop kick. Jerry Lynn now getting over the guardrail, but moving very slowly. Thanks. He's lost a lot of blood. He may be dizzy. Down to the corner. Not all that much. Van Dam all over Jerry Lynn, though. He's in that forearm. Sends Jerry Lynn right across the ring. Tip up. Into a roll up. 2 and up. Jerry Lynn ducks the clothesline. Move to the midsection. Look for the cradle pile. No, cradle piles are broken up. Van Dam lands Jerry Lynn. Spinning heel kick like a buzzsaw. Tumbling senton misses, no water in the pool. Jerry Lynn had that move well scouted. Jerry Lynn going to the midsection of Van Dam. That's a combo of his own. Van Dam from the right, here comes Lynn. Lynn hooks Van Dam. Reno DDT, no. Another leg, suplex to the ring. And kicks out. It's an outstanding athletic contest. World Television title live on pay-per-view at ECW's Hardcore Heaven 1999. The champion, Rob Van Dam. The challenger, Jerry Lynn. Both competitors have been busted open in this all-important matchup. Hammering away on Van Dam. Sunset, powerbomb to it. Damn it. Bill Alfonso jumping around at ringside. Holding his other one toes and title stripped away. Short arm clothesline down goes Van Dam and off. Jerry Lynn now moves to the outside. Takes the table from underneath the ring. Jerry Lynn now setting up that table at ringside. Here comes Van Dam. Reversal. Van Dam hits the steel. That had to collapse the lungs of Jerry Lynn. Big roll in the air, rush out of his body. Now Alfonso, the manager of champions, in the face of Van Dam. Van Dam wisely throws Jerry Lynn back in the ring where he can finish him up. Two in. Jerry Lynn just barely gets the right shoulder up off the canvas. Official John Finnegan was right there. Drop kick to the left knee. And there's the flip. Drives the chair to the face of Jerry Lynn. He moved to his left and took it to the shoulder. Face first, turnbuckle goes Jerry Lynn.
Can't we do it right now? It's a Monday night. Let's do it.
Van Dam and Jerry Lynn battling on the turnbuckles. Such a precarious position. Jerry Lynn going for the tornado DDT, trying to drive Rob Van Dam head first to the table on the outside. Van Dam puts him off the clothesline. Van Dam vaulting over the top rope, lands the leg drop. He's got a smile on his face. That may be all for Lynn. 2 and no.
No, man, let's do something. Let's beat this guy. I don't know what keeps him thinking, but he's
Van
going.
Dam has
He's got to lay in the
showing
center.
frustration, enjoying himself. He loves to compete, but trying to figure out a way to put away Jerry Lynn. Lynn refusing to lose. Except the right. It's hard in the corner. Alfonso now in the ring with the chair. Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam going at it. Shoulder block. Right hand. Sunset flip and a powerbomb through the table. And that may be the beginning of the end. World Television Championship reign of Mr. PPV, RVD. But how much did they take out of Jerry Lynn as well?
How you feeling, baby? It's a Monday night. Come on, baby. Come on, Monday night.
Alfonso tending to Rob Van Dam. Maybe out. Jerry Lynn right after Rob Van Dam has to get the champion of the ring. Take another look at this sunset flip from the inside out into a powerbomb through the table. And there you see the effects. Rob Van Dam almost lifeless, being rolled back into the ring by Jerry Lynn. Lateral press, hooks the leg, 2 2.5. Rob Van Dam showing great resilience, managing to kick out. Van Dam step to the right, hits hard, gets the flip into the face of Jerry Lynn. Alfonso brings the chair in the ring. And Alfonso takes the chair right in the face. German suplex for the bridge. Damn, that was close. And I believe it is safe to say that Bill Alfonso will no longer be a factor in this matchup. Scooping a slam on Van Dam by Lynn. Lynn going up top. Lynn took too much time. Front kick caught him right in the head. Straight right hands by Rob Van Dam. Van Dam setting up that steel chair. Going all the way up top. How does he have in mind? trying to fight it. Two in. Van Dam luckily wound up on top, but got only a 2 count on Jerry Lynn. Both champion and challenger throwing caution to the wind here, live on pay-per-view at Hardcore Heaven 1999. Jerry Lynn with his own Van Daminator. That should be all. Cover. Hook. Every fan here at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center in Poughkeepsie, New York, we are going to see the crowning of a new World Television Champion, and quite frankly, so did I. Jerry Lynn has Van Dam on the proverbial ropes. Can he finish him off? Can he reach up and grab the brass ring? Van Dam dropped down. Jerry Lynn rolls him in. Anyway, Van Dam rolls through. Up the legs. He's on top. Nice bridge. Nice show of strength by Jerry Lynn. This is it, the cradle pile driver. Is he into? No. Van Dam the back body drop, but Jerry Lynn hangs on to it. So close. And Jerry Lynn hit that cradle pile driver on Rob Van Dam, and could have been the end of this matchup. You can bet. Jerry Lynn now all over Rob Van Dam. Can he put away the World Television Champion? They're exchanging punches. Van Dam going to the body with both fists, lighting up the ribcage of Jerry Lynn, playing it like a xylophone. Split-legged moonsault. That should be off with Jerry Lynn. Van Dam up top. 2. No! Jerry Lynn gets the right shoulder up. Van Dam must be wondering what he has to do to retain the World Television title to put away Jerry Lynn, who will not go home empty-handed. Jerry Lynn works the inverted DDT. Van Dam snaps him over. Goes for the leg drop. Van Dam going up top, all the way up top. 5-star frog splash. What elevation. What impact. Can Rob Van Dam make the cover? Yes, he does. No, Jerry Lynn on top. How did Jerry Lynn manage to get on top of Rob Van Dam after taking the 5-star front splash? Waistlock, standing switch, elbow by Jerry Lynn, full head of steam, leapfrog, here's the chair. Van Daminator! Bill Alfonso is back with us. Toss the chair to Rob Van Dam. Van Dam going up top again. My God, he got up even higher this time.